Morning, welcome, dear learner, English student, Englishman. I am Dr. Hemanu Kumar, Department of English, BN Kulbadhiya. Today we will discuss metaphysical poetry. Let me define the era of metaphysical poetry, how they came, and what was the purpose definition of metaphysical poets. This metaphysical poetry came in Jacobean age after finishing the Elizabethan age. Now, the metaphysical poetry have a different shape, take a new shape in the history of English literature, because its thought concept is unparalleled in comparison with Elizabethan writer or modern writer. Let me define the term metaphysical. Meta means beyond, and physical means beyond this world. So metaphysical means beyond this world. Another meaning is meta means vast and physical means body. Vast body. That's also a different definition of metaphysical poetry. A French word I used to use in my lecture is rip. In India, rip means rebirth. It is said about metaphysical poetry that rebirth in Jacobean period, that is metaphysical poetry. Metaphysical poets are having a different approach, beyond science, beyond nature. They talk about romance, shepherd, beauty, nature, poetry, lyric, rhythm, drama. They have changed this shape. The well-known poets of metaphysical poetry are John Donne, Henry Vaughan, George Herbert, Cowley, Johnson. They are known as metaphysical wit in the University of Oxford because they are highly profound scholars. Their poetry are highly intellectual. A scholastic hub is the group of metaphysical wit in London, Oxford University. Now we talk about John Donne, Undone, Not Done. His first poem was Death Be Not Proud. Let me explain the poetry, Death Be Not Proud. What is the concept, the thought of Death Be Not Proud? John Donne writes that death is not almighty. It is just like rest and sleep. It is fictional. It can be directed by intoxication or opium. So death will not come. He challenged death. Another is flea. Flea is a killer in India, it is said, who drinks blood from human body. His another poem is flea. Now I am elaborating the main point of flea, as we have discussed death be not proud. In Flea, John Donne said that he was in the bungalow of husband and wife where he lives, and Flea drinks blood, his wife and John Donne also. So his wife said that Flea dunks me and drinks my blood. Now the reply of John Donne is that the flea has equal taste. He drinks blood of every human being, but he dunks with his similar point of view, similar justification, equal justification, not more or less, and then he drinks blood. So equal test. That was the concluding point of view. Now Dr. Samuel Johnson is another scholastic intellectual writer. Metaphysical poets talks about beyond world. That is the amazing point. They ask question: does God exist? What is reality and perception? That is the question of metaphysical poetry. The metaphysical poet asked from science, and science became tacit. Mum, in front of metaphysical wits, metaphysical poetry, metaphysical poets, metaphysical conceit. Conceit means who used much more metaphor and simile in his poetry, in his writing, that is called conceit. I have used two words. One is French rip, another conceit is Britain word. Very peculiar word, amazing word. You must keep in mind, dear learner. Welcome back. I was giving lecture about metaphysical poetry. That metaphysical poet asks question from science: that does God exist? What is difference between reality and perception? And if God exists, why do people suffer? And what is reward of suffering? That type of question asked from science, beyond physical world, beyond materialistic world. They talk about different world, different society, highly intellectual. That is the point of wit. Metaphysical wit, this means highly intellectual, highly a scholar. That is the significant point. Now, dear learner, the question arises that when Elizabethan is finished, Jacobean age enters, and the rebirth of metaphysical poetry in Jacobean period. The touching point is this, that how a writer can be great. A writer can be great only when his thought becomes personal to universal, touches the worldly life. It seems to be happen everybody, accepted globally. Not only a writer, but anybody else whose thought becomes personal to universal. But what is significant point in metaphysical wit is they have unification of sensibility, not dissociation of sensibility. Unification of sensibility produces good things, whereas dissociation of sensibility produces bad things. This is different between unification of sensibility and dissociation of sensibility. Metaphysical poets have unification of sensibility. That's why they generated, they created a new world, a new beyond physical world, beyond reality, beyond perception. That was the metaphysical conceit, metaphysical wit. However, not only this, T.S. Eliot remarked, the sensitive, versatile genius, critic and writer, both T.S. Eliot, a 20th century writer, his remark is, really metaphysical poets are paramount paradigm, touches the globally world, accepted by worldly people. That is the amazing point, the central point, the focal point of metaphysical poetry. When we talk about metaphysical wits, metaphysical conceit, they ask question from science: does God exist? What is difference between reality and perception? Science became tacit. They talk about beyond world. That is intellectually gap. That is scholastic gap. That's why, and this is how we can say that this is metaphysical wit. metaphysical conceit. The group of a scholar in Oxford University is known as metaphysical wit, metaphysical poets, and they are Henry Vaughan, John Donne, George Herbert, Cowley, Samuel Johnson. There are five. A well-known creator and a stalwart and tallest personality of this group was John Donne, undone, not done. It is said. Nobody in position to understand John Donne, as we have given example of Flee and Death Be Not Proud. Poor soul, the center. George Herbert, Pulli. Very wonderful creation, Pulli. Pulli means, what is the central point of Pulli? George Herbert writes that Pulli draws from earth to heaven of man, touches the height of heaven from earth to heaven. That is Pulli. That is the work, the function of Pulli, touches from earth to heaven. So this type of imagination, sensation, sensibility, vision and thought, metaphysical poets have. Therefore, they are really the poets of secondary vision, imagination. They have paramount and paradigm thought in the history of English literature, known as metaphysical poetry. Beyond physical world, I have used the words wit, conceit, and a French word rip. As an Englishman, dear learner, you must know American, French, Italian, Scandinavian English, because you are reading English language. You have appetite for language English. That's why you have opted. That's why I use sometimes French, sometimes Chinese, sometimes Italian, sometimes American, Scandinavian, etc. words, because I have so many collection of words of foreign, because I am professor of English, giving lecture on metaphysical poetry. I'm exactly a new era in Jacobean period created, generated a new form of literature that is accepted globally, not only in Britain, Europe, Africa, but almost all world touches the metaphysical metaphysical poetry. This is the catching phrase about metaphysical poets. Now I hope I have discussed, elaborated, touches all the angles of metaphysical poetry, metaphysical wits and conceit, which I have discussed. You received my thought, perception, sensation, vision, sensibility, and my secondary vision receive your mind perfectly. Dear learner, you must read more. Try to understand history of literature. Try to understand particular writer, sensitive writer. Today I am giving lecture on metaphysical poetry, very difficult to digest. That's why I am repeating again that you must read Kazamiya, books history of English literature. Your perception, your thought becomes clear. What was the position of England in Jacobean age? What type of freedom they have given the writer like metaphysical poets, as I have discussed you. Dear learner, I hope that you will purchase these books, Kazamiya, Blamires, Ligbis. You will learn more and try to do better in the interest of you and English language. Because you have appetite of English language, that's why you have opted this language. Dear learner, the focal central point of metaphysical poetry I have discussed. And so I hope, nullifying, about to conclude the metaphysical poetry lecture today. At that point, I have finished my lecture. At that point, now long life the coma, long life accept tolerance, long life innocence. Thank you very much, all of you, with good wishes.